So it's very important that some of the help for people who may be in that category comes through the enterprise sort of channel instead of direct grants this way.
That's right. That's
So
right.
there are many ways in which help is being given. But I guess at the end of the day, there would be a category of individuals for whom direct help is needed. So Geetha, perhaps you want to share your situation.
I'm a single parent. 2 years back when I applied for a video flat, together with a rental flat, because when my bankruptcy came in, I would like to go into a rental flat first to stabilize myself, then to purchase a flat. But my application for video flat was approved. Just that I couldn't pay the initial deposit because of my child's health condition. The HDB actually cancelled my application. Because with the rental flat, the space is very small because the child is studying. And I even requested for a 2-room rental flat, but HDB denied that because of family nucleus. I don't understand what is that. I told them that my child is studying, she needs a space to study.
Yes.
Okay.
So Geetha, are you
Right.
working now?
No, because this year my child is in P1 and I managed to secure a daycare center for her. But there's no subsidy for non-working mother in a daycare center.
And the reason you're not able to work is because?
Because I was taking care of my child and
Right.
I don't have any family supports.
I see.
But even I face problems with the CDC, where when we go and ask for financial help, we have to, I'm sorry, I have to say this is what myself and others who encountered this. We have to commit with them that we have to take up a job within the next 1 month so that they can process the application for financial assistance. Even after telling them, my daughter is sick and I'm not able to go to work now, I don't mind finding a part-time job or home-based job, which I was doing before. But they said, no, I have to go to a full-day work and then send my daughter to a daycare center, even though she's sick, or find a nanny. And I told them, you recommend me a nanny, I will put the child there under your concern that nothing will happen to my child. She will be well taken care of. But they say they can't do that.
Right. Your child is still unwell now?
Yes, last year she went for a sleep study. That appointment was given 3 months later. So after her sleep study, exactly 1 year, I got the appointment to see the doctor for the result on 18th of February. And then they said she needs to go for a minor off because she has some problems. And then she has the mirror image problems. She writes the reverse side.
Yeah.
So these are the problems I'm facing with her.
Yeah.
Because only child, and we don't have much support from any family
Right.
members.
So I guess what we're hearing is at the micro level, at a very specific level, there are individuals whose circumstances, whose situations, because of the situation, they're falling through the cracks. It could be because of red tape, it could be because of policies. We don't know what the details are, naturally, but clearly there are a lot more Geethas out there in situations such as this. What is of course it's not an easy solution, right? But what is the government's approach in dealing with exceptions?
Well, to begin with, it started out with this discussion on housing options. And I think Geetha herself has explained to us that, in fact, she was able to get a HDB flat. And the difficulty...
Rental, single room.
Even a BTO flat.
Yeah.
She was successful in getting a BTO flat. I think the difficulty was that she was unable to work.
And therefore pay.
Yes. Why this happens is because there are enough past cases that we have seen, which is that home ownership for people who have not yet been able to sustain work actually is very difficult. So instead of being able to build up home ownership, actually having gotten a flat later on, they incur debt that actually sets them back even further. So there's a reason why it was not possible to follow through on that BTO flat. But I think the larger point that Geetha's case illustrates is that there is considerable complexity in individual circumstances when they fall into difficulty. Now, those individual circumstances, we will apply a slightly different lens, depending on our own background. For some people, there is a sense that the family must step in a little bit more. But at the same time, the community wants to be able to provide the support too. And where the community provides support, there is, in that sense, a certain compact that is required. And that partly explains why the CDC asked, if I understand it correctly, the CDC asked Geetha to try and find work. Because the question that the CDC had to deal with, if I could imagine their question was, how long can this help be sustained if there is no return to work? So that's why I asked her about the next question, which was the child's circumstances. What I can say for certainty is this. For the child's education, she will get a lot of support. But I think the larger challenge that Geetha's case paints is not just support in the school that is relevant. It is also the overall family environment that has partly to do with housing, that has partly to do with other resources that the family brings to bear